Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Chris Karafotis. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is really important to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just take a little bit of this in at a time, continue to attend these webinars, you're going to be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance at IBOtoolbox, and at the end of the webinar I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, there is no better place than IBOtoolbox. You are in the absolute right place at the right time. IBOtoolbox is the bomb of network marketing platforms. So enjoy the ride, sit back, just absorb as much of this as you can. And my goal for you by the end of this webinar, if you're brand new to IBO, I'm going to give you enough information and tools and resources, how to use them to hit the ground running. If you are a veteran member, you're going to learn something new. I've got some special training today. I put out a post, I think it was yesterday or the day before, on the wall asking you guys what you wanted me to train on. And so today's training, it was kind of a close tie, but today's training won on the training of how to set up the Gmail dynamic signature on your email, or the email dynamic signature card on your email. And I'm going to do that with Gmail because you guys know that I love Gmail. It's the best email to use. There's lots of flexibility with it. Your emails get put through, and I could go on and on about that. I did do a PR about that. You're welcome to read that as well. So I'll show you how all of that comes together in our advanced training. And a couple other things that I want to go over. If you have not done so already, please go over to Twitter and Facebook and give IBOtoolbox a like on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. You want to do that because there's always something going on at IBOtoolbox. Every single day of the week there is something going on. Sundays are the newsletters, gets published. You earn 200 credits for reading them. I know in the back office it says 50 credits, but a few months ago that was raised to 200 credits. So you're going to get 200 credits for reading the newsletter. There's a coupon code inside of the newsletter that you need to go and redeem over at the Credit Center. Okay, on Mondays are Double Dose Mondays. You get a credit coupon code for IBO Exchange, which is IBOtoolbox's social media traffic exchange. If you have not registered over there, get over there and register because it is the best traffic exchange there is. You can get more likes, more likes for your Facebook fan page, more followers on Twitter, all kinds of things. Just become really, really popular. So you definitely want to go over and register. Your IBOtoolbox logins will not work on the different platforms, so you'll have to register. You can definitely use them if they're not taken already as far as your username. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then also on Monday, for Double Dose Monday, you're also given a credit coupon code for IBOtoolbox. And when I show you how to add your signature card, I'm also going to talk a little bit about those notifications. Okay, so and then Tuesdays, Twitter Tuesday, IBOtoolbox admins will tweet a credit code out on their Twitter page, and Wednesday's the webinar, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 200 credits for attending. Thursday is Facebook Thursday. IBOtoolbox admins will post a credit code on their Facebook page, and Friday is Help Desk Friday. You're going to receive a credit code via email. for that. And then Saturdays, again, we have the webinar. Now, the webinar runs between 30 and 45 minutes. I know last Wednesday I had to cut it short because I couldn't control my coughing. A little under the weather, and I apologize for that. And I know some of you were disappointed, but it's really, as you know, 30 to 45 minutes. There's not a set time, so please, understand that. I'm a volunteer here. I'm not an employee of IBOtoolbox. I do this because I love the platform, and it's really important that we're all trained on how to utilize all these tools properly, because if we're all just here and not doing anything, not using the system, it's not going to help anyone. So we got to make sure that everybody gets trained. Okay, so for those of you that don't know me, I'm an IBOtoolbox member just like you. Again, I'm not an employee. I've been here at IBO since, 4 years ago I started, almost since the beginning. And in addition to hosting these webinars, I am the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I also do training videos for the site. But again, I'm a business owner just like you. What I do is I design custom unique graphics. I do banners, I do IBO social profile pages, splash pages, Google Plus graphics, all kinds of professional design graphics. And I have a special package for you IBO members. It's called the IBO Starter Pack. What it includes is a professional design graphic, 500 IBO credits directly transferred to your IBOtoolbox account, free setup and activation. That means I'll do all the heavy lifting for you. I'll set it up here at IBO. You don't have to do anything, okay? Free hosting, I'll host whatever I design for you for free on my servers, and you can use it anywhere you want on the internet. And you can order as many of these IBO starter packs as you like. To get to my site, just simply go to ibosocial.com/IBO trainer, and then scroll down where it says here to click here to order your IBO starter pack. It's going to pop open an order page. I'm looking for your name, your email. Make sure your email is correct, please, because this is where I'm going to send a proof for your approval on your banner or graphic. It's also where I might need to send you an email on questions that I have about your banner or your graphic that I'm designing for you. And then the BizOp website, what that is your unique URL. That's the link that people are going to go to when they click on your banner or your graphic image. So I want to make sure that you get credit for the sale or credit for the referral. Okay, so make sure that link is correct. And then optional details, if you have a specific color you want, put that in this additional comments box. If you have specific text you want, put that in here. If you don't know what you want, don't worry about it. I'm sure that I'll design something that you'll be completely happy with and you'll get results. So either way, but I can't read your mind, so if you have something in mind, please put it in the comment box. And then choose your package. I want you to pay special attention to the Business Builder IBO Starter Packs. What it includes is one 728 by 90, either static or animated banner, you choose. And then you get a free 468 by 60 duplicate banner, the same exact banner in a smaller size. I'll throw in 1,000 IBO credits. Free ad setup, activation, and hosting for both banners are included. This is a limited time offer, and it is a best value package, so take advantage of it. A couple of things that I want to mention before we get started with the webinar. Two things. A 468 by 60 banner is this banner up here. It's on the top of your IBO social profile page. It's really important that you have your own banner running on your own page, okay? I'll talk about that when we go over our profile, but keep that in mind, okay? This is your page. This must be your banner. If you don't have your own banner running, that means another member is stealing this prime real estate. So if you walk away from nothing else today, have your own banner up here, okay? The other reason that you want your own banner running is because every ad at IBOtoolbox has two links, okay? One to the target website, meaning if you click on the actual ad itself or the banner ad, it would take you to that person's webpage. So in my case, that's my banner. It takes you to my IBO Starter Pack webpage, okay? But if it wasn't my banner, it would go somewhere else, right? And I would lose a sale or whatever. Underneath, there's a link that says View Advertiser. Okay, on a banner ad, that's what you're going to see, this View Advertiser. If that was not my banner, it was another member's banner. This, if I clicked on this, it would take me to their IBO social profile page. But since, again, this is my banner, we click on it, comes back to my IBO social profile page. So again, if you get nothing else out of this webinar, make sure this is your banner on your IBO social profile page. Okay, now the other thing that I wanted to tell you about this is the 728 by 90 banner. Okay, you want a banner running here. Why do you want a banner running here? Well, because this banner gets the best click-through rate here at IBOtoolbox. I'm seeing anywhere across the board average of 8 to 15%. That's huge. A usual click-through rate, or an average click-through rate is what I'm trying to say, is usually around 3% for a banner. Okay, 3% for a regular 468 by 60. So if you can run a banner up here, which everyone has the ability, regardless of their financial situation, can run a banner up here, you're going to get at least an 8% click-through rate, okay? You know, and again, it depends on the design of the banner. If it's really ugly, if it doesn't warrant a click, obviously the click-through rate is going to be less. But the reason you want a banner running up here is not only the click-through rate, and there's a reason there's a click-through rate so high. It's right there in front of your face, right? You can't miss it. It's up there. It's constantly changing. It's rotating with the other members' banners. You know, it's constantly going up here. So you definitely want to make sure that you've got your own banner ready. Okay. All right. So what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically designed to give Internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the Internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it. However, IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that at IBO. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBOtoolbox have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the Internet that don't work. They're more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time Internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBOtoolbox, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 250,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. Your press releases that you've published, your videos, your wall entries, or wall posts, your comments, they all get indexed, but it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of this traffic is coming to your IBO social profile pages. They're finding you through that content that you've put in. They've gone to Google, Yahoo, or Bing, and they put in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press releases or commented and so forth. So you guys, I got to tell you, this is the best kind of traffic there is. It's called true search organic traffic. So you're probably thinking, what in the world did we ever do before IBOtoolbox, right? Well, I'd like to tell you a quick story about myself. I got started in this industry 16 years ago, and when I started, the company that I was promoting did not have an Internet presence. I didn't know anything about the Internet because the Internet was pretty new back then, and I didn't know anything about this Internet marketing stuff. So I built my business in that company by leads. We purchased genealogy leads, local business leads, business opportunity leads, all kinds of leads, okay? And I did extremely well in that company. I was making a good amount of money, being able to spend money to purchase those leads. But what I realized is that when I would bring those people in to the business, they weren't making money right away, right? When you join a business, you're not making money right away. It takes a little bit of time. Okay, so it was not easy for them to purchase those leads. They didn't have the financial wherewithal to purchase those leads. So I knew I had to do something different. So I got out on the internet and I taught myself everything that I know. Okay, I learned how to do a little bit of HTML. I learned how to write ads. I learned the graphic design all by myself. I did all of that stuff, but basically did it on my own. So I know how hard it can be for you guys, especially if you're new to this industry or you're new to the internet. It can be very overwhelming, and there's a lot of information out there, right? You don't know what's right, what's real, what will work, what to do next. I mean, it's just so overwhelming, you don't know. And that's why we're so lucky to have a site like IBOtoolbox, because IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself. And it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, widget, tool, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other marketers first and your visitors. Getting them to know, like, and trust you, that is key. We are in the business of relationship marketing. It's so very important that you build those relationships, okay? We're not in the business anymore of getting in your face, join my business type of environment, that sort of thing that really no one likes being around. When you offer value first, like IBOtoolbox, that's always going to open the door to opportunity. And what do I mean by that, offering value? Well, if you offer IBOtoolbox to the other marketers that you come into contact with, we all have something to promote, right? Well, we can't possibly join each other, every single one of each other's business, right? So it's very refreshing when you run into somebody that's willing to help you by offering you a platform such as IBOtoolbox instead of, hey, just join my business and then I'll show you what to do. Well, they don't know that you're really going to help them because they don't know you. They don't know, like, and trust you, right? So if you can get them to set up a free account with IBOtoolbox, and then you can start building that relationship with them. More times than none, they'll end up joining your business with you if you do it correctly, if you build that relationship with them. So IBOtoolbox is where it's at. I mean, you guys, once you realize that just by participating here in this platform, doing the things that you would normally do on a day-to-day business to move your business forward, or a day-to-day basis to move your business forward, that's all you need to do. You're going to find success here like you have never seen before. It's not just about throwing up a banner ad and, sitting back and not doing anything. That's not going to get you any success. You got to go full circle here. You got to participate. You got to comment on the wall. You got to write your press releases. You got to set up your IBO URLs. You've got to share IBOtoolbox with other marketers. You've got to earn your credits. You've got to complete your profile. You send other messages to your associates here at IBOtoolbox. Incidentally, a couple of things. IBO stands for Independent Business Owners, so that means everything about the site is about us. The other thing is that here at IBOtoolbox calls members associates, okay? Facebook calls them friends, IBOtoolbox calls them associates, okay? So basically the same thing. Let's see, what else are you going to do? You're going to set up your advertising here. You're going to do all kinds of things here. You're going to interact with the other marketers by commenting on the wall. You're going to welcome the new members here to the platform, just like Velma did. You're going to comment on their press releases. You're also going to like their press releases, and you can share their press releases with your favorite social media. Okay, and by doing that, again, we can't join every business, but the beauty of IBOtoolbox is that we can help each other or work collectively with each other to help build each one of our businesses, not by joining and, adding to their downline, but by helping them get more exposure. Because if I were to go and share Helen's press release about SFI on my Twitter page, which I have, I think, 18,000 followers or whatever, that's going to be more eyeballs that could potentially click on that link and go and read her press release about, oh yes, SFI is for everyone. And maybe that might grab somebody's attention, and maybe they'd want to get some more information. So that's how we work collectively here. We can help each other by sharing comments and commenting. When you comment on a post, that sends the post back up to the top. Here's another little tidbit. If I were to comment here on this one, and I know this is already back up at the top, but let me just refresh my page here again. I'm sure that will bounce back at the bottom, but I want to show you by commenting on a press release, that is going to send, or by commenting, I'm sorry, I'm talking way too fast. By commenting on a wall comment, it's going to send that post back up to the top, okay, for more exposure. So I'm going to comment on this one here that Hort did. So I'm going to say, she says, happy Saturday. You've got to see this. So I'm going to say, happy Saturday to you too. Okay, so watch what happens. Then I'm going to click on Submit Comment, and then give it a second. It's refreshing, and then here it is back up to the top of the wall here. Okay, so and the same thing too. If I were to comment on a press release, I would actually go to that press release here. Let me just Okay, so we're going to go to this one. So if I were to comment here, to comment on a press release, I would simply go down here and leave a comment. Now, I'm not going to comment because I don't have time to read this, and I want to make sure that all of my comments are relevant and genuine. So I'm not going to comment, but I would just simply put my comments in here in the box and click on Submit Comments. Okay, but by doing that, when I come back to the wall, again, that post would go back up to the top for more exposure. Okay, so that's another way that we can help our fellow associates get more exposure for their business. Okay, so simply by participating and engaging in the platform. All right, so enough about this. I better move on or else we're going to run out of time. See, I'm trying to make up for Wednesday. Okay, so under site navigation, there's lots of caveats here on the IBOtoolbox platform. Okay, think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, because it's really what it is. It's where you're going to do all of your activity. It's the inside or the workhorse of the IBOtoolbox family of websites. Okay, it's where you're going to set up your profile, write your press releases, comment on the wall, all that sort of thing you're going to do right back here. Okay, so don't be afraid to click on each one of these links to see what kind of gold is behind here. Okay, one thing that I do want to go over is the help desk. Okay, to get help or assistance at IBO, there's 3 ways that you can do it. You can simply click on IBO Help Desk under Site Navigation. That's going to take you to the help desk. Okay, and there's a knowledge base here. There's all kinds of articles or frequently asked questions. There's 47 of them. There's the how-to videos. There's system updates. And there's a link to the latest recorded webinar. Okay. And this webinar obviously changes every single time we have a webinar. Okay, and all the webinars are housed over at IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel, and you can simply follow or subscribe to the channel just by going down here at the bottom and clicking on their YouTube channel. Okay, let's see. And then we've got, if we go back to the main page, there's just all the how-to videos here. There's a community forum over here. You can search for something and get instant results, or you can create a new ticket or check a ticket status. Okay, so that's your help desk. The other way is, let me just move back up to the top here, is if you click on this help tab here, you can submit a ticket. Okay, you're going to have to put your email address in this box here, the subject line. Okay, and then once you do that, this is going to populate over here once you put your subject line over here, and you might be able to find what you're looking for here. If you show all results, that's going to take you back to the help desk FAQs. Okay, if you need to attach a file, you can certainly do that, or you could take a screenshot simply by doing that. Okay, just by taking a screenshot here of the page. And then put your username in here and the platform that you're having an issue with. Okay, and then click on submit. And that's how you submit a help desk ticket. And then the last way that you can get help is you can, all right, there's each internal page has a section assistance area. That is located down at the bottom right-hand side of the page. Okay, so there's videos here like we're on the wall. So the first one is how to comment on a wall post. So simply just click on that and the video pops open. It's real short, 41 seconds long, and it's just basically click here, do this, you're done. Okay, and you can watch those. And again, they're relevant to the page that you're on, and they're on the section assistance areas on every internal page of IBOtoolbox. Okay, so that's how you get help with at IBOtoolbox. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over and we're going to edit your profile. Okay, because it's really important if you're brand new that you have your profile set up. Okay, this is your first step, okay, because you want to do that, because once you get your profile set up, you're going to earn your first star, and you're also going to earn 500 advertising credits that you can redeem for advertising on the platform. Again, the reason you're here, right? So it's really important that you set up your profile. It's only 3 little simple, easy peasy steps to set up your profile. Okay, so this should be the absolute first thing that you do. Okay, so because you want to be ready for people that can go and look at your profile and find out more about you. So if you're brand new, you haven't done anything yet, this is where you start. So we're going to click on Edit Profile. And step 1 is basic information. Your name, okay. When you signed up for IBOtoolbox, if you gave them a business name, or if you have a business name in here, change it. Put your real name. Okay, the reason that I say that is because this is a social network. If we were to meet in person, I would introduce myself as Chris Karafotis, not Bizob Manners, right? And besides, you guys, it is a social network. We just want you to be real, be you. Okay, there's plenty of opportunity for your business name. It's not a question about branding your business name. Okay, you can do that very, very well on IBOtoolbox. I'll show you how to do that here in just a second, okay? But put your real name, because when we address you on the wall, we want to address you with your name, not your business name. It's very awkward. Okay, so put your real name. Location information, country, city, state, province, all goes in here. This is important information. Okay, if you want to be contacted by your phone or Skype ID, then definitely put those in these boxes here. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox asked you for your email so that they could simply send that confirmation link or activation link to you when you signed up for a free account. Nobody else sees this but IBOtoolbox, okay? And it's used to send you notifications as well. So you definitely want to make sure that you have that in there. Okay, IBOTube. IBOTube is similar to YouTube, but it's powered by IBO. That means it's 1,000% better. And also, too, I know that there's many of you that have gotten your YouTube channels shut down because you were promoting business videos, right? Well, guess what? IBOTube will not do that because IBO stands for Independent Business Owner, so it wants you to promote your business videos. So head on over there simply by clicking here to sign up or register for a free account. IBO Gig Stores is a microjob site, okay, and you can sign up simply by clicking here, and also you want to come back and put your channel URL in here. And then your URL there, and I'll show you why when we get to our profile. And then just click on Save, and then you want to upload a profile picture of yourself, okay? You want to use a real image of you, not a logo or a product image. Again, there's plenty of opportunity to do that. Now is not the time. Put your profile image in there by clicking on Change Profile Image and selecting one from your computer. Step 3 is business information. Okay, what you want to do, let me just do this here, is you want to put in your business name here. This is where you put your business name in, you guys, and your title, your business opportunity link, and product link. Now, for mine, for BizOp banners, I really don't have, I'm not promoting a business opportunity, so what I did was I put the main link, bizopbanners.com, and then for the product, I went and created an IBOURL.net alias, and I named it IBO Starter Pack. So make sure that you're taking advantage of these IBO URLs. Okay, so then you just need to put in a short description or business write-up here in the box and click on Save. Add all of your businesses here, okay? You can always edit or delete if things change. Okay, so that's it. That's all you have to do to complete your profile. There are steps through 9, okay, or 4 through 9. Adding a contributor badge, your customization for your IBO social profile front, and if you need help with this, definitely come over and see me at BizOp Banners. I can set you up with something real professional looking like this. Your business links or backlinks, and they do get picked up by the search engines, so you definitely want to put that in there. Your other social networks, make sure that your first Facebook page is your a fan page or a like page, not your personal page, because if it's a fan page or a like page, you'll get a nice little Facebook feed on your profile page. And your business videos. Step 8 is where you upload videos to your profile. And then step 9 is you have the option to monetize your IBO social profile with Google AdSense. Okay, so once you've completed your profile, even if it's just steps 1 through 3, and again, section assistance area here, how to complete your profile, that's steps 1 through 3, and how to complete your profile optional steps, that's 4 through 9 are here. So once you've completed your steps or your profile, you're going to return to the dashboard. You need to return to the dashboard first before going anywhere else, before closing out the tab or logging out or anything, because that's when those 500 advertising credits are transferred to your account. Okay, if you log out or you close the tab, you don't get them until you log back in and return to the dashboard. Okay, so if you've referred somebody to IBOtoolbox, you see that they've completed their profile, but you haven't gotten your referral credits, you want to get with them. It's really important that you guys get with your new referrals and show them the ropes. Show them, tell them how to complete their profile. Okay? You didn't refer them so that they could sign up and not do anything, right? Okay, so get with them. Send them an email. If you need a new member welcome email, I've got one. I've shared it with you guys before. Just send me a message here on IBO. I can definitely shoot that over to you. You can use it as a base. You know, you can change it up and do whatever. I just send people tips in my new welcome member. I never send anything about business opportunities. Don't put links in there unless it's links to a training webinar for IBO Toolbox or something that has to do with IBO. Okay, very important. It's all about building relationships, offering them something of value or helping them. Okay, and then we're going to go over to our profile. Okay, so to do that, simply under my IBO social profile, we're going to click on IBO or on this link right here, and that's going to take us over there. Okay, so we've got our picture, our geographic location, our stars, our likes, our comments, our badges are all visible. The date that we joined IBO, or in my case, the date that I set up the IBO trainer account is there. If I wanted my phone number and Skype ID, that would go here. If I went back under step 1 and added my channel in for IBOtube, that I would have this nice little widget here. You click on that, takes you right to my channel. My visitors could see. Uh-oh, that's weird. Something funny is going on here. Let's see if this just didn't. Okay, just a little glitchy there. Okay, so you can see all my photos that I've uploaded, my videos, simply by clicking on these, and just audios, the groups that I've joined. You can view other members' channels. If you sign up and register for an account, you can start your own group, participate in the forum, and so on and so forth, and upload your own videos and stuff. And of course, there is a training video on this. If you just go to my account here, it is right there, Intro to IBOtube. Okay, so, and send me a friend request, definitely, and I can help you out if you need any other help here as far as IBOtube goes. And then we've got the IBO Toolbox Associator widget, very clever little widget. All of the widgets and banners and graphics that you get under referral links here at IBO Toolbox are dynamic, meaning that they change with your activity, or they know. Like with IBO Toolbox Associator widget, it knows that it's my account. If you can also put this on a personal web page. It knows if you're associated with someone. It knows if you're not a member of IBO Toolbox, and so on and so forth. So very clever little widget. You've got your social media sharing section here. You've got your business links, your visitor information, your Facebook feed. This is for the fan or like page. Then you get this nice little widget here. Your RSS feeds for your wall posts or press release feed, your associates listing here. We're going to go down to the bottom. Your buttons to your other social networks, your Facebook comments here, your community and wall post comments here, your IBO social customization area here, and again, an area to run a banner. You want to make sure this is your own banner. Again, remember this page is all about you. Home is where we're at now. Businesses gives you a nice professional listing of your businesses that you have. Press releases will show you all your press releases that you have here, have written here at IBO Toolbox or published. Videos, and all your videos. Learn more. Here is where a visitor could come and enter in their information, maybe ask you a question about your business or about IBO Toolbox. When they complete this contact form, it becomes a lead for you. And yes, that means that you can use this platform to build your list. Okay? Those leads are visible under my leads here at IBO Toolbox. There is a third-party app under IBO Toolbox apps that you can sign up. You have to sign up through IBOtoolbox apps here simply by clicking on that and finding Response Magic Autoresponder. Set up a free account so that when you view a lead under My Leads, a button will appear that you can send that lead to your autoresponder. Fully functional autoresponder. You can do contact forms, you can do messages, all that sort of thing. Works the same as Aweber or anything else out there. It's free for the first 100 leads, and then you'll need to upgrade after that. Okay, very minimal price. I use Aweber, and this is very, very inexpensive. So, and it works just the same. So, definitely take advantage of it. Search. Every member has their own branded search engine. You can either give out your link up here, or you can, your visitors could put something in here. Let's see, I'm going to put in press releases and then click on search. You get your Google related ads up here, and then you get all of the press releases that I've written. Okay, so next we've got, let's see, the link to the main IBO hub. All right, so again, you have to realize that 96% of this daily traffic is outside traffic, okay? So remember that your IBO social profile is your storefront. So that's why it's very, very important that you complete that profile. Okay, another way that you can get more exposure is off of IBOsocial.com, the main hub. Okay, so for instance, because Velma Joseph is our featured member of the day, she gets all of her information up here. Okay, a link to her profile, her join date, all of this stuff is visible here to the outside. Okay, also you've got the 10 most recent press releases by all the members. You've got your featured member listing ads here. You've got the 10 most recent videos that have been shared here on the platform. And you've got your recent social activity, which is right from the IBOtoolbox dashboard. So if we were to go to the dashboard here, this would pretty much mirror what is shown over here. Let me refresh it. Okay. So that means that I could not be a member and I could be just looking here. And every time I wanted to click on something, I could. I could click on Charmaine's press release. And even if I wasn't a member, I could comment from Facebook here. And it would show up. And that would give me a nice backlink to my Facebook page. Or if I commented on a member, again, that would give me a backlink to my IBO social profile page. Okay, so very, very powerful that you understand how this all works, you guys, because this is really, really cool. And once you understand it and you realize how to utilize all these tools and resources, I guarantee you, you are not going to want to leave this platform. You're going to become addicted, and you're going to spend all your time here, which is not a bad thing because, again, it's just doing those day-to-day activities that you would normally do to move your business forward. Okay, so now for our featured training, and I know we're running a little bit over, and I hope you don't mind, but this is something that we really need to cover, what you guys requested. But before we get to that, I want to show you something. If you go to edit account, okay, and this is really, really important that you realize this. Okay, edit account is where you can change your login information, your password, and so forth. You can also change your email settings here. Okay, you want to make sure that you receive all of this stuff because you don't want to miss anything. Okay, and I'm going to show you a little tip that I have. Instead of missing something, a press release, or if somebody requests to associate with me, or somebody comments on one of the videos that I put out, I want to be able to know that. I personally cannot spend all day on the platform, okay, which is a good thing. for me, because I definitely get enough business with my banner business that I can't afford to do that. But so one way that I try and keep up with my associates is by simply looking at the notifications that I receive. So we're going to go for this one. Okay, it's 31 of them. It's from IBOtoolbox notifications. So if I simply click on that and I expand all of these, I can go in and I can see who's commented or who's commented on a press release of mine, or who has done a press release or whatever, and I can either log into IBOtoolbox or I can go directly to that press release and I can comment. Okay, so this is a great way to do that. Now these happen to be all the press releases or videos that I've done that I've gotten comments on, but if I were to because it says press release comment notification, but if I were to click on this one here, okay, so this would be the last 4 that were done. So this is one 2-minute overview of natural longevity. Okay, so again, I could log into IBOtoolbox or I could click here to view the press release. Okay, so if I didn't want to receive press releases from this member, I could just click here to change the notification settings, or if let's say I'm not interested in what she has to offer, I could click on unassociate with member. Okay, so again, this is a great way to keep up with things. Okay, and it's a simple way. I mean, talk about managing your time. This is a really good way to do that, and then you don't miss anything. Yes, there are wall filters. That will be another training, but I like this way, and hopefully you got something out of this too. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go over how to set up your dynamic Gmail signature. Okay, so what we want to do is within Gmail, you've got a settings tab over here. So we're going to just click on that drop down arrow to the right of the gear looking icon. And we're going to go to settings, and we're going to scroll down to our email signature. Oops, and I already have it in here. Let's see, I need to delete this so I can show you how to do it. So we're going to, I think we could just, here, there we go, delete it. All right, so we need to insert an image. So we're going to click on the insert image icon. Okay, so now it's asking for an image URL. So we need to go over to IBOtoolbox, and we need to click on referral links, and then we're going to scroll down. We're going to find our dynamic email signature. Okay, below this graphic there's a bunch of code here. Okay, so we need to find the image source. So here's a little trick. It's going to start with IMG SRC. Okay, so image, IMG, that stands for image. So that's what you're looking for. You don't need to copy that, but what you need to copy is everything in the quotes here. Okay, so don't copy the quotes, start at the HTTP, and I'm going to highlight that. Okay. All right, so you can do one of two things to copy. You can either hit copy or Control-C. Okay, so then I'm going to go back over to my Gmail, and I'm going to paste it in here, and I can either paste or Control-V. Okay, so that's what I want, right? So I'm going to say OK, and now we want to make this link clickable, right? So to do that, you're simply going to go over here in the bottom right, okay, and then you're going to just kind of highlight, make sure it's highlighted there, okay, so just move it over a little bit and you get this blue highlighting. And so here we're going to go up here to the link, okay, and now it's asking to what URL should this link go to. So I want it to go to where? My IBO social profile page, right? I want everybody to find out more about me there because that's my public storefront. So I'm going to put ibosocial.com/IBO IBO trainer. And then I'm going to click on OK. And there it is. Okay, and as you can see underneath, the go-to link is ibosocial.com/trainer. So that all looks good, but before we go and check it out, we are going to go scroll down here and we're going to click on Save Changes. Okay, so now let's go and compose an email and let's see if it's there. And it is there. Okay, now it's not going to be clickable until I send it somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send it to me here, and okay, so I'm just going to send it. Okay, and then we're going to go here, and it shows up here, and we just need to do this. Okay, so there it is. So if I were to click on this here, as you can see, it's became a hot link. Where does it take me? To my IBO social profile page. Okay, so there you have it. That's how you set up your dynamic email signature. Okay, so now let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. The more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. IBOtoolbox is 100% free platform, relies 100% on its happy members to support them by purchasing credits to run additional advertising on IBO. The minimum credit purchase is only $10. You guys, certainly you have $10 to put behind your business, okay? Purchase some credits, you get a nice little contributor badge, and it's a great way to give back to a platform that does so much for us, okay? The credits work. Yes, you can earn them for free. You can do all of that just by participating, but there's other perks that come along with purchasing credits and becoming a contributor. And remember, if you're a contributor, you're going to earn double for certain IBO activities. I mean, that's well worth it, right? Okay, so now I'm going to go over to IBOtoolbox, and we're going to go to the Credit Center to redeem the code, and that code is going to be, okay, redeem coupon. We want to click on that first, and in this box here we are going to type in Let's Go IBO, all one word, LETSGO IBO. Click on redeem, and it's telling me to visit a few ads on IBOTube. I'm going to go over there, click on an ad, and then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to click on redeem. Okay, there we go. Accepted 200 credits were added. I will have a link up in about 5 minutes for Wednesday's webinar. Invite your guests, invite your team to this webinar. Let me show them how powerful this platform really can be. Okay, and again, everybody earns 200 credits. Great way to get lots of advertising out for your team. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. Have a great Saturday. Go IBO.